Good morning, everybody. We're going to conclude the week of reviews and the and the Neil Young Crazy Horse Zuma review series today with a look at a concert film and live album from the 1976 Zuma tour. Um, this called Across the Water. This was taken from the Budokan in Japan and the Hammersmith Odeon in London in 1976. This is a this film was shot in color and black and white. The first part of the film was shot in color, and the last part of the film was shot in black and white. And this film is so cool because it is the first time that I had seen these shows pretty much in their entirety. I had seen clips from these shows in the earlier concept film Year of the Horse because they had shown they showed some clips from backstage, I believe at the Budokan and in Neil's hotel room during this tour, and so it was really nice to see these shows in their entirety. The set list for this album, it leans heavily on Zuma. They do songs like Don't Cry No Tears, Cortez the Killer, Southern Man, Cowgirl in the Sand, and songs like that. But Neil opens with an acoustic set, which opens with a song that was recorded for the Stills Young record, Long May You Run, a song, one of my favorites, called Let It Shine. And that was the first time that I had a live version, albeit an acoustic version of Let It Shine. And he also does A Man Needs a Maid, No One Seems to Know, Heart of Gold, Mellow My Mind on banjo, and Heart of Gold, and then the band comes out and they open with Country Home, which is a song that, as I mentioned previously this week, Neil recorded in 1975, but it didn't see release until 1990 on Rag of Glory. And they also do, like I said, Don't Cry No Tears, Drive Back, Lot of Love, Southern Man, Cowgirl in the Sand, Like a Hurricane, and a song that I hadn't had a live version of until now, one of my favorites from Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, The Losing End. And it's so cool because too, I had read about these songs, read about these shows for years, so it's really nice to finally have them not only in audio format but in video as well. And along with uh, the concert footage, we also get to see backstage footage and Neil in his hotel room, um, and hanging out with the band, and also performing on the street with his banjo. And the backstage footage that I mentioned before, like I said, was first featured in Year of the Horse, so it was kind of nice to finally see the origin of that footage, or where it came from. And so, if you're a big Neil Young Crazy Horse fan, you will definitely enjoy this. This was released on September 6th, 2024, as part of the Neil Young Archives Volume 3 box set. This video is dedicated to James Mazzeo.